Are you someone looking for online websites and companies where you can start teaching and tutoring online? Well, you came to the right place because that's what we'll be talking about today. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. I'm Ashlie Tess, and on my channel I talk about working from home and making money online. So if those two things sound like a good thing you want to keep learning about, hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can keep on learning and never miss a video. So in this video, I will be talking about the best online tutoring websites and companies where you can start teaching and tutoring online. But there will be kind of two sections of this video. One will be general teaching and general tutoring, where you can kind of teach anything you want, math, science, reading, history, or even other different types of subjects you want to teach. And there will be another section of basically teaching English online, because there are plenty of wonderful companies where you can start doing that. So let's get started. Let's start with our first online website company called Tutorme. And this is a wonderful website because they basically tell you right off the bat that you can earn $16 an hour with sharing your knowledge, where you can start tutoring. They have a flexible schedule where you can choose the hours you want to work. You can work wherever you want. And here are some basic things when to start your application with them. So you can select the subjects you want to start tutoring and teaching with, where you can teach anything from calculus to coding to piano. So look at all the wonderful subjects you can start teaching. So this one, maybe you don't really want to teach math and maybe you want to teach piano. So they have different options where you can teach with them. And then once you're approved, the company will start sending you students your way, and where the students can message you directly, so you can start matching with them and start tutoring with them. And then you can start tutoring. So another thing to be aware about with Tutorme is that both the student and the tutor will rate each other after each lesson. So hopefully your students are kind and they give you good ratings, because your ratings will show on your profile. So hopefully they will be happy with your tutoring. So another great thing about Tutorme is that you get paid each week. So we all need that money every week, which is nice. So Tutorme is a great resource. The next company is called Varsity Tutors, and with them, you would be considered an independent contractor. So that means you'd have to save your own money for your taxes. So just be aware with that. And with Varsity Tutors, they have the option where you can tutor in person based on your location. They also have where you can do online tutoring, of course. Just something to be aware with Varsity Tutoring that I have heard, supposedly online tutoring is a little bit less pay than tutoring in person. So just be aware of that. But I believe the pay should be between $14 and $20 an hour, in that range, based on your qualifications and your skills. But a good option would be Varsity Tutors. This next company is called Wizant, I think. And this company is also one where you can tutor in person or online. This is one where you make your online profile, you set your rate based off how much you want to get paid. And once you are accepted on their website, students can start messaging you. You can also apply to tutoring jobs where students post what they're looking for. But something to be aware of with this website, all communication must be, used on this website. They kind of monitor if you exchange phone numbers or emails. So make sure you keep all of your communication on the platform. Also with this company, to list your profile is free, but when you start tutoring with them and reporting your sessions, to get paid with them, Wizant takes a percentage fee of your pay. So that's something to be aware of. How much percentage they take away, I'm not quite sure, but they do deduct a service fee to be able to use their platform.
Pardon the interruption, but
are you enjoying this video? Are you getting value from it? Then please consider hitting that like button. It will really help my video and my channel. I would greatly appreciate it, but let's keep going. The next online tutoring website is called Geekly Hub. Let's take a look at it. As we can see, that's the average pay for their tutors is about $20 an hour. And their application process is a little bit different. So they ask you to do their application, but once they approve your application where you provide your skills and your education, they ask you to pass a special test to prove your competence in the claimed subjects that you are claiming you can teach. So they do have where you have to pass a test based off the subjects you want to start tutoring. And they tell you that it could take a few days to approve. So this process to work for Geekly Hub could take you a few days. And then once you're approved, you choose your convenient hours and you can start browsing your requests, open your schedule, and you can start working with students. Then you can get paid for every session that you start tutoring, and they pay on a weekly basis as well. So a good option is Geekly Hub. The next online general tutoring website is probably one of my favorites because it's a website where you can make the most money because they pay per student in your class versus an hourly rate for maybe a class of tutoring 2 students. So for example, if you have 5 students in your class and they pay you $20 each, that would be 5 times 20, that would be $100 an hour. So this company is called Outschool. Let me show you a little bit more about this one. So here is a little bit more about Outschool. And with this online website, you can really choose and be creative with the types of classes that you want to teach. Because this isn't kind of like an ordinary tutoring website. It's where you can design your own class and course where you want to be creative and teach. Maybe you want to teach about Disney characters or talk about bugs and insects or music. So here are some examples of some websites here. Some courses here. For example, they have literally anything that you can want to start creating and teaching. And I hear Roblox and Minecraft are probably really popular classes. So let me show you a little bit more how it works. As a teacher, you would be advertising your course, your class that you want to start having, and the students can request to be in your class. They pay a fee, and say you have a course that lasts 4 weeks, and they pay you 10, 15, 20 per course, per lesson, And so maybe you have a set curriculum that you would teach for a few weeks, but their advertising classes range from $10. So maybe you want to teach a painting class and you advertise it for $10 a lesson per student. You have 10 students sign up. Your class lasts for 4 weeks. So that's $100 a week for one of those classes. And maybe you teach a variety of classes. So as you can see, there is a lot of opportunity where you can create a lot of income with this company, with Outschool. Let's jump to the Teaching English online websites, because there are so many of them, and I'm sure if you researched how to teach online, you've seen so many companies and you're trying to figure out which ones are good options for you, which ones pay really well. And let me show you the best English teaching online websites right now. Let's start off with Wales English, and this company is awesome. They have one of the highest paying rates to teach English online. They pay between 18 to 26 an hour, and that pay is based off your education and your qualifications. So basically, the better qualifications you have, the better pay rate you can start off with. So let me show you a little bit about their website and their company. So a little bit of information with Wales English is that they offer a little bit of different types of courses than just the basic phonics and repetition and reading type lessons that some of the other English online type companies use. For this company, they have you can basically teach lessons with science, literature, reading, and based off different levels too. So they have a variety of levels you can teach besides just 3 to 6 year olds. So they kind of advertise where you can teach up to maybe 13, 14 years old. So there's a variety of different lessons and courses you can teach with them. So that might appeal to some of you. I know that appeals to me because I think that is important. Besides, we all have our preferences when teaching our age group. So basically, let me show you the potential with the process of applying with Wales English. So first you would apply through this website. You would fill out the application, then you would book a mock class. And don't worry, with these mock classes, there's so many information on YouTube that shows you how to prepare. I personally also work for Wales English, so if you are interested in this company, please write a comment down below. I also have made a full review on Wales English. I will link that in the description down below so you can take a look at it. I go more in depth about the company. But for this video, you would do the mock class. Then after you do the mock class, you have a background check, prove your qualifications, and then you sign your service agreement. So let me show you the requirements for Wales English. So basically, you have to have at least a bachelor's degree or higher. They look for you to have a TESOL certificate. I know sometimes this type of thing scares people, but there's so many options online nowadays, like Groupon, or just do a quick Google search. You can find some pretty cheap courses to get your TESOL certificate, and it won't take that long either. And they do require to have a minimum of 1 year experience teaching children. They also require you to be a native speaker from the USA, UK, Canada, Australia, Ireland, or New Zealand. So they're pretty adamant about the native speaker. Make sure you are a native speaker from this country. And the minimum requirements is that this is a year position. So they have you sign your contract for a full year. So I really recommend Wales English if you're looking for an online ESL company to work for. Another online ESL teaching company or online English teaching company is called Magic Ears, and this company also has a really high pay range. They pay up to 26 an hour as well, and I think this company is really great because they also have a very good platform. They advertise that their students' ages are ages from 4 to 12, and they focus on a long-term commitment as well. So they also give you a 120-hour TESOL certificate for $20 if you sign up to teach for them, and if you don't have a TESOL certificate. So that's also really really good too if you don't have one and that one's kind of stopping you. And their platform is a little bit different. They offer a 1-on-4 classroom setting. So there are 4 other students in your classroom as you are teaching with them. So if you like that classroom setting where there's more than one student that you're working with, this would be a good opportunity. So why choose Magic Ears? They have up to $26 an hour. Their platform's really interactive, not just kind of dry and boring. They have a lot of games. They also have really good consecutive bookings. I know other online ESL companies, the bookings can go up and down one week, can be down one day, up another day. So they have consecutive instant bookings here. They have different secondary positions that you can work towards besides teaching with them. And they have a lenient cancellation policy. So that's also a really good thing. Sometimes, you have to cancel last minute. So they have a lenient cancellation policy compared to other companies where you can get fined or you have to pay a fee if you cancel last minute. So Magic Ears is also a really good company to work for if you're looking to apply to teach English online, if you're looking for one of those options here. And if you are interested in working with Magic Ears, I will also link this website in the description down below. If you have any questions, please write me a comment as well, and I will get back to you. This next English teaching website is called Preply, but this website you really can teach other languages and you really can teach other subjects, but I wanted to include this one because they kind of advertise where you can start teaching English with them, but you can really apply to teach any other subjects you want to teach with this website as well. But this one is called Preply, and you can set your own rate. The average is between $15 to $25 an hour for their website here. You can choose your hours that you want to work, which is nice. And let me show you some frequently asked questions here. So to become a Preply tutor here, they look for basic information and they want you to upload your headshot, describe your strengths as a tutor, and record a short video introduction up to 2 minutes long about yourself. And you could also see some examples when you start your tutor profile. So a little bit of information when you apply to them. So you're going to record a video and describe your strengths and include a photo. And what subjects can you teach? They have over 100 subjects on Preply, including different languages, but you could also do university subjects, hobbies, and art. So just like I said, you could do kind of other topics you want to teach and tutor with. And let's look at this one here. Is it free to create a tutor profile? So it is free. So just like another company I mentioned earlier, this company charges a commission for a trial lesson. So they'll take 100% if you are doing a trial lesson. But once you start teaching with them, the subsequent lessons start at 33% commission and it decreases to 18% commission the more hours you teach on Preply. So the more hours you teach, the less commission that you have to give to Preply. So something to be aware of with teaching with Preply. And they say the average is about $550 a week, depending on your hourly rate and how many lessons that you teach and the commission that they take from your pay. All of these websites mentioned in this video will be linked down in the description so you can start looking at them and apply to them right away. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can keep on learning with me and never miss a video. So if you are looking for some more recommendations on what to watch next on working from home and making money online, check out some of these videos listed right here. I will see you in those.